A few years back, when I was running a school in Estonia, we, together with my then headmaster, now co-founder, came across a slight problem. We had excellent teachers, but the disconnect between the excellent technology solutions that was out there and teachers' abilities to find solutions for their problems and challenges was apparent. So we started with helping the capabilities of teachers to get more acquainted with technology, and how can we implement solutions across the region to back then a small school, not having all the resources, but being able to accelerate that with technology from teacher training schools, which were our friends in Finland. But quite soon it became apparent that that was not enough. So working at the school level, we couldn't see the impact that technology had on the students. So we started a dialogue with the Ministry of Education in Finland, and that dialogue led to running the first educational hackathons in Finland. And one of the things that the ministry launched during our first hackathon was a single sign-on system for education and technology. So how can all students have one identity to all the different edtech services across the country? And that was in 2017. And today, almost all municipalities in Finland are connected to this single sign-on system. So the kind of grassroots innovation and the public-private partnerships are needed for us to be able to create these kind of solutions. Then a few years later, actually the same year I joined, it's been so much happening the last few years. I joined something called the Nordic EdTech Forum, and Mertaro, one of the founders, will talk more about that later, I believe. But through that, we also started looking at the different kind of bottlenecks we have in education, and especially technology in education, and how can we solve this disconnect between challenges in the field and solutions made by innovators. And one thing that became clear quite fast was there is a lack of a place where the solutions and those holding the challenges can meet. And Born was a marketplace called Teach Millions. And this came about during the pandemic, really. So the different countries in the Nordics and Baltics started helping out globally and created local platforms or nation platforms for edtech solutions, for educational technology solutions, to be able to reach out to the globe. And a Danish, the then CEO of EdTech Denmark, Michael Frick, he came up with Teach Millions, bringing the Nordics together. And quite fast, the Nordic EdTech community came behind this solution. So this is maybe what it looks like today. So a community that is slowly growing into the world. And we are now in the phase of moving from a donation platform. There are still about 125 companies on the platform providing help to the world. But we are making this sustainable in the way that we are connecting it to development aid and a commercial platform. And this, of course, so that we can see a long-time future for providing complex solutions. So solutions that are packaged together to different parts of the world. Starting out in the Nordics, joined by Italy, joined by Dubai. Now we have Singapore, Rwanda, San Francisco, Switzerland on board, and the whole thing is growing step by step. A little bit about the pink clouds. So the term active learning society, I think I heard it first by Tina Neuvonen, who is actually on this call as well, when I was talking about her about the innovation ecosystem, and that is maybe the goal of how we could help out. And all of these things are of course very intricately connected to each other. So we have the sun, does not exist yet, but maybe it will come. The World Learning Forum that provides energy to our Earth. And then we have the local initiatives, the kind of growing iterative learning cycles on the ground, be that innovation hubs, innovative schools, great examples of kind of grassroots activities spreading across countries. And there are many networks not connected already. And then we have Teach Billions, kind of the layer, the topsoil connecting the EdTech services and hopefully in the future with a microservice architecture that has a backbone. And I think Marit will also talk about that later on, so the more technical details of that. Together with these practitioners in the middle that are active in education. And I think with all these layers we have the possibility to actually make great impact. And we propose that impact to be that we teach billions instead of just teaching millions. Thank you.